Wala ka mag-anak ko lang, puro ano eh.
Ha?
Lahat ang kamag-anak ko sa probinsya.
Oh.
Puro mga anak na yan,
Taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one.
Yung nakita yung kagaya ng Emma. Diba kasi diba kagulong siya? Yung isa yung masakay eh. Ang susunod, meron nasa kakalaki eh. Yung hindi mo susunod sa kagulong niya kasi may asawa. Yung susunod sa ano eh, sa asawa niya. Hindi dahil sa akin diba?
Oo. Dala-dala ng dala.
Tapos si Junior kasi sa Victor, sa Erika. Oo, wala mong gagawin sa mga kamalaki ha. Wala mong gagawin ng kalbog na pulo. Wala mong sa pulo. Ayun lang. Sa akin yung pusa ko. Hindi, may mga agad na hindi na ba?
Hindi ka na ano ka. Kasi hindi ka gamit mo. Kasi yun lang. Yung punta na yun.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. It's a three-point game. Gilgeous Alexander. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And so it's Washington with it. Captain Clutch releases from the wing and drills it. 5 points in the game.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on.
To Collins. 6 to shoot. Doncic. And the shot falls short this time. So it's Washington now. Shoots from 12. Captain Clutch.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
For the three. They grab their own miss. Hard. To Collins. And here's Young. Here's the floater. Can't get it to go.
Well, after the first three misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Tipped away to the paint, and the layup is good. And Washington has possession. Takes the three, and he gets the bucket. He's got 10.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Young. There's the triple. Rebound, Washington.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. The Bucks trail. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something to write. Pass to Carter. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Young. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's not all there is to say about him, Steve. I mean, he also is a master of the pick and roll. Get the ball in his hands and set a screen for him, and there will be an easy bucket after it.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. The Wizards with the lead. Tatum. Block move. And he drops it in from the low post.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked. Captain Clutch. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pushing it up. Down low, Captain Clutch. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 12.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Young outside. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. They set the pick. Got a piece of it. Monk. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
No good.
You know, it's really a bit surprising that the coach kept him on the floor this long. And because he did, he's picked up his 3rd foul now.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Captain Clutch. That 3 off the mark. They set the screen. Pass to Johnson. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Run past the arc. Captain Clutch. That is good. He's got 15.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
deep. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putdown. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Captain Clutch. The rebound by Johnson.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
The shot is off. Niku. No luck. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Wizards out front. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards? Now here's Johnson. From the arc. And the shot is good. He's got 5.
And Steve, just like you, when you shot, you had a favorite spot on the floor when you played. His favorite spot seems to be that 3 from the corner.
Yep. Captain Clutch can count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Wizards making a switch here. And so it's Milwaukee now. They trail by 6. Pass to Armstrong. Columbus. Lock at 6. Here is Armstrong. Goes in for the time. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Armstrong. And we're about a minute into the second quarter play. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Captain Clutch. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. The Bucks trail. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. He tries for 3. That's good. He has 6. Fires it up. Captain Clutch. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Here is Armstrong. He has 6. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Takes a three. Shot is off. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And that one's good. He's got 22. And so it's Milwaukee now. 4-point game. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Wizards making a switch here. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Six on the shot clock. Monk. It's rebounded by Blake. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Monk. Washington with the rebound. Miku. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
Here is Armstrong. He has 6. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Hooked away. And here's the fast break. All going up court.
Oh, up high, down the bar. A monster throwdown. Wow. Oh.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. 6 to shoot. Monk. And again, the Bucks miss.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Captain Clutch. That's good. He's got 26.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Wizards making a change here.
Kala ko yung Estilos. Lastimosa yung Alaska mo.
Stu Armstrong. A solo base break
Bumigay.
for the finish.
Nakalimot. Pabalik-balik. Pabalik-balik.
There's the pick. To stop the drought. Cannot hit.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers.
Huh?
It certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Ano yun?
May.
Meron ba?
Meron. Meron pakit. Matamis.
Oo.
Diba kasama ko
Sweet
yung
yun.
si Baby Jun yata?
Kahit yung ano, meron mo na.
Yung May.
Napiliin.
Sabihin mo ano?
Hindi yung ano.
Master
yung
Collins.
meron mo talis mo.
Oo, ayoko.
Lock at 6. Here is Armstrong. Misses off the right iron. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Collins. Wide open look. And it's Armstrong missing.
Tell you what, he can be really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because you just can't find the range.
Kept in clutch. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the Wizards making a change here. Here's Young. Young, right side. That's tipped. And here comes the break. Gives him the lead pass. Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Launches a 3, and good on the basket. Book it. He's got 34. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game.
Oo.
At least, hindi na manginayang.
Oo, okay.
Ang ina yun, sayang pa naman.
Oo. Ulit pa yung ulit.
It's stolen. Stripped it away. The blocking foul is called as the shot goes down. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by the Bucks.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make them.
Now Young.
Oo, paano niya? Computer.
Pass to Carter. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Mga programa ko.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Carter hits them both. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And the Bucks with possession here. They trail by 11. Young outside. And for those who are tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Wide open. And he connects with the jumper. 7 points in the game. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Captain clutch. And he gets it to go. He's got 36.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on it, he's been giving them medicine.
Timeout called. The Bucks. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Back to Carter. A beautiful reverse layup.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all three of their shot attempts.
The Wizards with the lead. Captain clutch. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Young with the ball. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Gilgeous-Alexander. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
To the middle. Pass to Young. Here's Collins. Back to Young. Fires for 3. And he gets it to go. 6 points for him. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Captain clutch, and it's blocked. They get a hand on it. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Stinson. Captain clutch connects in the foul line jumper. He has 40.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Here's Young. Pass to Collins. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
So after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Unloads from 13. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
This guy's putting on the clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Pass to Cody. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 6 points for him.
Boy, such standing patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Here's the break. Gilgeous-Alexander trips down the breakaway slam. And Young comes over to help. Shot's good. He's got 44.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Lets it go with the 3. They get the rebound. Now here is Carter. Mr. Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Young. No good. At one point, they led by 16.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Wizards making a switch here. Pass to Johnson. From outside the arc. Johnson right side. And he uses the glass on the layup.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Captain Clutch. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far. And he makes the first. Wizards making a switch here. And he makes both free throws.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Pass to Johnson. This one for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Captain Clutch. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Now Carter. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Fires the 3. The shot misses. And here they go. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Wizards out front, and we'll be back right after this. And the final period of play just about to start. The Bucks making a switch here. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Young outside. Johnson outside. A 3 ball. And that one's good.
And Steve, you know, he's also got a full arsenal of moves in the post. I mean, you can't believe how many tricks this guy has up his sleeves. He's full of them.
The Wizards with the lead. Captain Clutch tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Here's Collins. Johnson outside. Pass to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. A rim-rattling 2-handed jam. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Inside. Captain Clutch. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And he knocks down the first one. And the Wizards making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Carter. Carter, left side.
That foul gives him 4, so he's just 2 away from being Dairy Queen.
Here's Collins. And a miss there off the inbound. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Captain Clutch. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, trying for it. Tatum. Captain Clutch. No good on the triple. Just a little under 2.5 minutes of pass now here in the fourth. And here's Young. They set the pick. Comes up empty down low.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Launches it. And the Bucks miss again. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Captain Clutch. To the inside. It's tipped. Captain Clutch. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Not the kind of pass you want to be making right there. He's lucky it wasn't stolen.
Washington calls timeout. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push.
Over the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Brooks said to his team.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Here's Milwaukee now. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. He has been... We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Young. Young left side. Shot clock at 6. Captain Clutch. Stolen by Carter. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Gilgis Alexander. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Captain Clutch. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Pass to Collins. And here's Young. 3-pointer. No good.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Great look, but off the mark.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Young left side. Here's Collins. Expanding his range. Good. Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Captain Clutch. Keep it alive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Knocked loose. Young with the steal. Leads him in there. Good.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
But they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
Pushing it up. Here's Collins. And the lead is down inside single digits. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Captain Clutch. Oh! Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throwdown there.
Gilgis Alexander. The shot is off. At one point, they led by 16. And the layup's good off the glass. Back to Young for 3. No good.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
To the paint. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation.
So for the Wizards. Stolen away. Captain Clutch can't connect. And so it's
Rain, do you hear me call?